Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, friends, partners, maybe even a few foes around. That always happens from time to time. Hi, this is Stan once again for Do It Right. We're here in the business of helping you not just do it. That's what Nike does. We're a little bit more advanced. We're saying, as long as you're going to do it right. Maybe do it great. Do it at your best. So, Do It Right is a performance coaching service with services that we are expanding around the world. And we know that the fundamental reason you need to do it right is so that you can reach people. So they will buy your services, they will buy your stuff, they will vote for you, they will support your worthy cause. And that's why, by Do It Right, we have a golden microphone. Because if you are going to be successful today, you're going to have to learn how to use the microphone. And you may have to learn how to, even though you have a face made for radio, you may even, like me, actually have to be in front of the camera from time to time. So we're here to help you do it right. Now, I'm just going to tell you a brief story, and then I'm just going to ask a question. Okay? There we go. I was recently working with an organization that has it's a very, very, very good nonprofit organization, but it's doing very, very well. And they are just spending $11 million to make an addition to their headquarters services. And I simply went up and asked them, said, what are you going to include in this? They were asking me to make a donation to them. Okay. And I looked at all the things, and I said, well, do you have a small studio anywhere, a little production studio? And they said, oh, no, we don't do that. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. If you are in business today, if you have a headquarters, you have to have, first of all, if you are a leadership position, you need to have an office. That's right, where you can do your stuff. Secondly, you're going to have a study, a place where you can get away and think, not just do the office work, a study, maybe a place, a spot, maybe a part in the building. If you're leadership, you might get away with that, but you need a studio because you need to be ready at a moment's notice to produce radio and television programs, advertising, commercials, promotions. Most people today get their information online, either radio, online radio, streaming online, the cable news networks, what they listen to on the radio, and increasingly, they don't read, they watch, they view, they listen. Here's what I'm going to say, very simple, and I'm saying it to about 4 or 5 people I know, for sure. You run a major organization, why don't you have a professional radio person, either on staff or on call or on adjunct status? What are you thinking? Your website, you have a person to do the website. You even have some people who do social media, which is losing an incredible amount of impact these days. So you have a marketing director, and you have a social media person, and you have a website person. Why don't you have somebody who knows how to do radio and television? Why don't you have a broadcast person? They're professional. They've done it for years. They're good. They know how it works. Because if you're in business today and you don't have somebody like that or me on staff or on call, you're being rather foolish, because that's the way you're going to grow your business. Because as one of my persons caught me and said, you're going to try and get more clients. And I said, no, I'm not in the business of getting more clients. What I'm getting more of is, hopefully, I'm getting a greater audience. I'm gaining friends. I'm gaining followers. I'm gaining customers who like my stuff and buy and sell my stuff and services. That's what I got. That's what I want. And the best way to reach them is to grow my audience so they will do those things. But let me tell you, I have been in the business for over 40 years. And it's not something you learn to do well just on your own. Why don't you get smart? You don't have to hire someone full time. I'm completely adjunct, but I do know how to help you become a broadcaster, not just do a podcast. I don't help people do podcasts. I help them become podcast broadcasters. Because broadcasting is a state of mind, it's a state of being, it's a state of thinking. Broadcasters who are pros and have been in the business for a while think very differently about communication. They don't believe in information, they believe in entertainment, they believe in communication, they believe in creating emotion. They create energy. They have personality. They know that today is a performance economy, and unless you know how to perform on the media, message, marketing, mass stuff, that's right. Unless you can do that, it's not going to go well for you. So I simply ask you, who is your broadcast pro that's on call, on staff, adjunct in some way to help you learn how to be on the radio, be on the television, be on the media so that you can make more money? That's the goal. 3M. It's not just a company in Minnesota, which is having problems right now. It's make more money, especially on Monday, because people just, while you were not working, people saw your stuff and bought your stuff because they saw it on the telly. They heard it on the radio. They saw it on the video. Hey, I'm Stan. I'm in the business of helping you. We're helping you what it takes to get on the radio. So why don't you reach out to me? My team and I can begin to put together a way for you to have more fun, make more money, and grow your audience so that you can make a difference in the world and that you can increase your ideas, your influence, your impact, and your income. It's a good idea. Greater influence, greater impact, greater income. That's the business we do. I think we do it well. Reach out to me at stan@witradio.net, stan@witradio.net. Thank you. I hope I can work with you, help you become a YouTube or radio star. Bye for now.